Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios. I was just poking around Kickstarter, and I was curious and looking through games, and I came across one. It caught my attention. It's called Windswept. It involves very simplistic looking. It also looks like the key word here, fun. So, let's head on over to Kickstarter and check it out. Okay, a 90's inspired platformer about a duck and turtle trying to find their way home, coming to your favorite console or PC. So, as usual, let's check out the trailer and hope I don't get any copyright strikes while we do. Reminiscent of Donkey Kong Country there. Those turtles doing a little hip hop. Yeah, so I was looking at that. Although it's very simple looking, it just looks like a lot of little cool things you can do, and it just kind of, I got sucked into it. So here we are, we're talking about it. Let's take a look at the story of Windswept. Okay, the overview. Classic platforming is back, and it brought company. Windswept is a 2D collectathon platformer paying homage to the good old days. Play as both marbles and checkers, marbles being the duck, checkers being the turtle, by tag teaming. You control the lead character while the other follows close behind. Play local co-op with a friend anytime. Jump, spin, flutter, and throw yourself through over 40 handcrafted stages. Collect a variety of coins to unlock more challenging platform experiences. Traverse 5 different regions and meet a bunch of friends along the way. Discover secret modes and challenges hidden throughout the world. And it says right here, inspiration, Donkey Kong Country 2. Yeah, we can see that with the barrels and the tag teaming. Got Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, Celeste, and Kirby. Yeah, I think Nintendo had a little bit of influence over them, I would say. Although Celeste, I do believe that's an indie project. I've never played it. I'm all into the Metroidvanias, and I've never played Celeste. What's wrong with me? All right, so this says, you are a newly hatched duckling swept away by a storm. With no idea where home is, you set out on your journey and also discover the secret behind the events leading up to the storm in the first place. Windswept's story is simple and lighthearted because it's about your own experience and how you choose to approach your challenges. Gameplay. At its core, Windswept offers a casual-friendly platforming adventure with bonus stages serving as a training ground for tough-as-nails challenges in the post-game. Each stage is an obstacle course that will focus on a specific mechanic, character, or location to help you learn more about Windswept's world. Your goal is to get from one end to the other and be always on the lookout for hidden collectibles and bonuses. Marbles and checkers each have their own unique abilities that complement their partner's shortcomings. Marbles is light, fast, and can glide. Checkers is slow but can body slam objects and perform drop-dash attack. Together they could team up to reach higher ground and defeat enemies they wouldn't be able to on their own. And features under options. It says, we take pride in the options and we offer Allow me to start that over. We take pride in the options we offer and wanted to take a moment to highlight them. Paying close attention to the feedback players left on the other indie titles before ours helps shape our base requirements, and they are all available to try in the demo. More options are planned for the final release, but this is a good start. Currently supports 2 sets of key rebinds, 2 sets of controller rebinds, controller font switching, likely PC only if the console police get mad. Toggle flashing effects for those with you light sensitivity like me. Toggle weather effects. If it's distracting, switch it off. Toggle shader effects to save on performance for lower end hardware. Toggle particle effects. If distracting, switch it off. Hey, those are nice little options to add in. Game timer and stage timer. Hi, speedrunners. Hasty mode. More on that below. Screen shake. Multiplayer. Let's dive in right now. Local multiplayer. You can activate a multiplayer at any time via the pause menu and have a buddy control your partner. You can both play simultaneously, or if you'd prefer to relive the glory days of the SNES era, you can use tag mode to take turns as the leader. If your buddy can't join you on the couch, the Steam version of Windswept can utilize Stream Remote Play to play online together with only one copy of the game. That's cool. Because usually I do believe if you're going to play a game with someone online, you both need to have a copy. But if you can do it with just one, that's the first I'm hearing of doing that. I'm sure it's been done before, but that's the first I'm coming across it. All right. Windswept has 2 speeds, fast and way too fast. Hasty mode cuts out a lot of pauses that occur between various animations and transitions. If you're a speedrunner or prefer your gameplay to be more immediate, this option is for you. And the collectibles. Windswept's underlying theme is about the weather, but the collectibles are something otherworldly. Cloud, moon, comet, star. What does it all mean? Ultimately, they all lead to seeing more of what Windswept has to offer, so they're worth picking up and searching for. Let's take a closer look. The cloud coin. All right. So a simple little cloud coin there. All right. Hidden somewhere in each stage is a single cloud coin. There is no telling where it might be, so keep your eyes peeled. These coins serve as your bridge to another world. Collecting everything else won't matter if you leave these behind. The moon coin is up next. Your reward for completing bonus challenges. There can be up to 5 hidden in a single stage. Collecting them will test you for what's to come. Trade them in to take on much tougher challenges. And then we have the comet coin. These always appear at the end of the stage, but only if you collect the 5 COMET coins scattered elsewhere first. Your work isn't done till you've found them all. And then star coins, and look at that, just doing the Donkey Kong barrel, boom. All right, there are more stars in the sky than grains of sand on our beaches, and Windswept is no different. These things are everywhere. Star coins serve as both guide through the stages and also as a currency to use in other parts of the game. And then Lamp's Shade. This rickety hut is home to a moth vendor called Lamp. You can trade moon coins to access special challenges, stages, or walk through the door to enter the arcade. The star coins you save up can be used to buy action figures or characters and baddies you've encountered throughout your playthrough. You can unbox and pose them or keep your collection sealed and pristine. Lamp also offers reseal any figures you unbox if you change your mind later. For a fee, of course. Think of it sort of like a sound test screen, but instead of playing sounds music, you're posting characters. And it's got bonus stages. I'm going to scroll down a little bit further here. I want to look at their goals. Stage goal. And here we go. Stretch goals. That's what I'm looking for. And they've reached a few of them already. As we receive more funds, we can add more content to the game. Okay. The 18,000 was their original goal for funding. That's been reached. 22,000, they reached that. They added jukebox mode. At 30,000, they added a chaos mode. 35, a randomizer mode. 45,000, arcade mini games. That's not checked yet. So next up is the arcade mini games. I wonder what their plan is for after that. If they, I mean, that's pretty cool. Fill the article with 5 mini games you can play with a buddy. All you need to do now is find the cartridges. A set of 5 simple mini games you can play alone or with a friend that offer a different platforming experience. The games themselves star characters from Windswept, giving you control over the unique movesets. A stage in each world will contain a super secret cartridge to collect. I think these guys are just having a good time with it. They're clearly working hard. Yeah, the graphics are... it's weird. It almost looks like they took NES graphics and put them on a SNES. It's like in between 8-bit and 16-bit. It looks more like 11-bit. It's kind of a little bit of both. And then just look at all the different little maneuvers they can do and everything, though. I mean, what are they doing? They jump up and then they stop and switch direction midair somehow. I don't know. I think this looks really neat. A little duck dancing, a little jig after setting up the pinwheel. Yeah, I think this looks like a good time. So, when did this campaign start? How long is it going? I don't know. 17 days to go. 728 backers. This is really cool. All right. So, what do you all think of this Windswept now that we've taken a look? Obviously, I will be placing the link in the description below. It looks like a lot of fun, and like they said, nostalgic, call back to the good old days of gaming, just simple platformers, although it looks a little more complex. It looks like you got a bunch of different... If you've ever played something like Ori and the Blind Forest or Will of the Wisps, it's a fairly simple... That's a Metroidvania, but the platforming is fairly simple. But as you gain abilities, and some of them become complex, yet it was still very fluid to do all these different things for the most part. And it looks like they're utilizing that idea here, just like a series of simplicities to make the more complex happen. And it's more than just run, jump, and bonk something on the head. You got different abilities. You could use them in tandem. And yeah, I'm interested. All right, link is in the description below. And let me know if you guys are finding this game fascinating, or if you're finding this content fascinating. I'm gonna keep going through and finding projects like this to cover and put up and talk about. But definitely let me know if this is your kind of game, what you think of it, or if anyone's tried the demo or played it. Definitely, let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this presentation, hit the like, and if you didn't, I appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you next time, and God bless.